This week on Hooligan Nation, boss, the plane. Welcome to the Hooligan Nation Fantasy Island episode, where we plan and execute our own KISS tribute concert, and we have surprises everywhere. So stay tuned, because you got
nothing to lose.
You got
Nothing to lose, got nothing.
You wanted the best. Well, they retired. So you got two dudes in a garage.
Talking KISS. Welcome to the Hooligan Nation, a KISS-Centric podcast. The podcast where the riffs are loud, but my opinion is louder. He's the nice guy. I'm Anthony.
I'm Rocco.
What's up, hooligans? This week, we remember the Prince of Darkness and talk about why KISS should do the same kind of farewell show and give our opinions on what they should do before it's too late. But before that, we have news, music we're listening to, and of course, our weekly poll. But first, Father Rocco. Thank you.
No problem.
Do you know what episode this is?
Hold on a second.
If you're going to count them with your fingers, you better take your shoes and socks off.
Wait.
And get a friends.
I put this hand here like this. I put this hand here like this.
And
maybe this way. I think it's 5-0.
Yeah. This is episode 50. Episode 50. Can you believe two idiots that started this in a garage actually got to episode 50? We didn't quit yet. We haven't killed each other yet. And we have definitely not run out of things to talk about.
That's for sure. And you know what? The hooligans have kept it fun because the hooligans keep on engaging. And that's what makes it really cool.
You mean my jokes don't make it really cool?
Your jokes make it cool. Absolutely.
Thanks.
I mean, even the corny ones that are kind of like, yesterday's news and stuff like that, but it's still funny.
You told me last week I was a comedian.
You are. I'm trying to get you on stage. I want you to get that feeling that I get on stage.
I don't think that's good.
I already have things in the works.
And you got things in the works? Boy, I'm glad you got things in the works.
You just don't know it yet.
Oh, that's good to know.
I'm just playing.
Well, anyway, we're not gonna make this a long drawn out thing. But Father Rocco, I appreciate the 50 episodes. I'm not sure that I could pick a better partner than you. Hooligans out there, thank you for the 50 episodes. Hopefully we can make it at least another 50 episodes, and maybe we'll do something bigger for episode 100. But for episode 50, it's thank you, Father Rocco. Thank you, hooligans.
I got when you're done, I got to volley back.
Thank you, YouTube.
Well, thank you. This is definitely not what I expected. It's been a lot of fun. This started out as me and you reliving our childhood. We were crazy about KISS when we were little, and we started it back up again, having fun, just talking about our favorite band. And it was always a connection. We're brothers. We've always been brothers. I could care less about the cousin thing. We're brothers. And I'm happy we're doing this ride together. I'm looking forward to Vegas, and I'm looking forward to continue doing these episodes. Sometimes it's a little tough to try to get everything together and, balance life with this. But
you think?
Yeah, but I love you and I love doing this stuff, and I want to keep on rocking and rolling.
Last episode recap. Union self-titled debut. Father Rocco. Thank you. Do you have anything you'd like to add to that?
It's just the tip of the iceberg now. Like, it's no secret how much we love Bruce. So
did you just say you want the tip?
Tip, no, iceberg.
Oh.
Like the Titanic hit the iceberg and then sank.
Okay. I thought you just said you wanted the tip. You're not my type.
No, it's okay. I'm not talking about that kind of tip. No, just sum it up. I mean, anything Bruce I'm interested in. Waited a long time to hear that album. We're going to eventually review the second Union album. there was a lot of positives that came out of it. I think you feel the same way. There were some areas where I feel like it could have even been better. It surprised me that there was some grunge feel to some of it. Overall, I like the album.
Yeah, look, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and the reason why I'm going to keep all of my comments short and sweet until we get to our main topic, because I'm so excited for our main topic. I don't know how to control myself. I would not. I feel like I can't bring the grunge factor up on the Union record without bringing all the other genres that I feel like were thrown into the pot for that record. Everything, and from
very versatile.
grunge to industrial to pop,
Mm.
hard rock, heavy metal. I think they did a fantastic job. I'd always liked the record. I'd never broke down the record like I did for that review, and I appreciate that record even more. For all of you that are fans of the self-titled debut Union record, whatever you do, don't click off of this video until we get to the main topic, because I am going to make your day. That's a promise. News. You got any news?
No, I don't really have any specific news. Yeah, I'm going to pass the news off to you. I really don't have anything real pressing right now.
As far as news goes, we are recording on July 22nd, and we put out a Wednesday bonus episode that went out on July 23rd in reference to the death of Ozzy Osbourne. I didn't want to skip over it, although this video won't go out until August. I don't think it makes any difference to Ozzy fans. They're still going to be celebrating his life and remembering the Prince of Darkness. And it also makes, at least to us, it makes this episode an even more important episode, because your favorite members of KISS, all of them down to Vinnie Vincent, aren't getting any younger. So at some point, they need to put their bullshit aside and do what's best for the history of the band and for the fans.
Yeah, you know what? And like selfishly, they need to do that too.
Yes. Yeah. And it was amazing to see Ozzy, Sharon, Black Sabbath, Jakey Lee, Rudy Sarzo, all do that to celebrate one last time, and thank God they did.
Yeah.
Because, 2 weeks later, Ozzy's gone.
And you know what? Over time, that event is going to be more and more and more meaningful, because they did a good job. They really did a really good job with Jakey Lee and like the people that had problems that actually, yeah. I mean, it was really, really well done. And Ozzy got a chance to say goodbye, and got a chance to say goodbye to the fans. Who, there's one consistent thing about Ozzy. I've said it many times. I'll say it again. He always showed love to the fans. He loved being on stage, and he loved his fans.
And on that note, for everybody or anybody that did not see the pay-per-view event, I heard, around the grapevine that, first thing, if you did watch it and you thought that Youngblood did a incredible rendition of Changes like I did, it is supposedly, I haven't seen it yet, my bad, but supposedly it is out as a single on Spotify and all the streaming platforms as of, I think, Friday last week. And I also heard that there is a full live album coming from that day and a DVD of the concert also. And I heard rumors that early 2026 it'll be out. So if you didn't see it, and if you haven't noticed, because I have, that it's going away on YouTube because somebody's taking it off of YouTube, you early 2026, we'll be able to get that on DVD streaming and on live CD. Music we're listening to.
There's a theme coming from the beginning of July. I've been listening to VOA, Sammy Hagar.
Oh my God.
I
I can't drive.
just turned 55, so it made me want to go back to VOA. That was, to me, that was the album that really, really put Sammy on the map and made Van Halen steal him. Or sang him, I mean. But yeah, that whole album's good. I forgot how good it was. I'm still not finished with it. I'm still listening to it. But yeah, Sammy Hagar, VOA.
You know what my favorite song on that is?
What?
Two Sides of Love.
Ooh, that is a good tune.
I
Yeah,
love that song.
that's a good tune. It's a good album.
It is a good album. It you know, for those of you that are not big fans of Sammy Hagar or are not big fans of VOA and never heard it before, Two Sides of Love is kind of a slower, softer song.
Good song.
But every once in a while, you know, I gotta expose my slow, soft, emotional side. That side's about that big. As far as music I'm listening to, I gotta tell you, like, we got hit with this Ozzy thing 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it rocked me a little bit. And I've said this before. I think I just said it. I don't have much emotions or much emotional side. I got a little emotional today. So what do I do when I'm emotional? I put on Bark at the Moon. And I listen to Bark at the Moon. That's
Nice.
what kind of emotion. Trust me. The fact that that is my emotional music. Probably.
Yeah, that's
without
yeah.
question.
And I've always felt that you've had your own lane. So.
Oh, I got my own lane, all right. Oh, there's no doubt. There's other people in the world that would say I definitely have my own lane.
Would you say like you got like the fast lane, center lane, right lane, and then you got the shoulder? Are you kind of like more of the shoulder kind of guy?
Yeah, I'm the guy that drives on the shoulder. I'm the guy that drives in the median. Yeah, I'm that guy.
It could have something to do with 5-0. That may have something to do with it too.
Well, it could. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, Bark the Moon. I spent pretty much all afternoon listening to that before we started to, and then
Really killer album.
I went into The Ultimate Sin. I personally love, and I didn't get a chance to listen to all of The Ultimate Sin because, well, we're here and we're now. But the music I'm listening to right now and probably for the next few days will be Ozzy Osbourne. And now it's poll time.
There you go. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Second week in a row, I'm going to dance on the podcast.
Go.
For those of you that don't know, our poll comes out weekly, and the polls can be found on our community tab on YouTube and on our Facebook group, the Hooligan Nation, a KISS-Centric podcast. If you're not a member, it is an open group and it is completely free and open for you to join. Was that a cookie?
Jolly Rancher.
A Jolly Rancher. Well, you know, I got to give you credit. We went from cookies to pretzels to Jolly Ranchers. I want to know when you're going to have jelly beans and Skittles.
They're on
I
order.
keep sending you boxes of jelly beans and Skittles as payment
You said something about gummy worms. I don't know what happened
per
with
our
that.
contract. No, I said if you wanted to renegotiate, I would throw in gummy worms, but you didn't want to renegotiate, so no gummy worms for you. The question for this week, I don't know. I'm not crazy about the question, I have to admit, but the question is the question. Which addition to the KISS cruise landlocked in Vegas is the biggest addition? Your choices: Quiet Riot, Piercy D. Martini, Quarantine, or the acoustic set? Father Rocco, what say you?
For the hooligans out there that have gotten to know me, I think you kind of know what my answer is and what my choice was.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't thinking about it.
I don't know if everybody chose the same thing. I would say, I mean, all of them are good choices, but I would say it'd be hard pressed not for people not to choose the acoustic set. So I'm going to say, for me, obviously, it's the acoustic set.
It's funny. Some weeks I throw this up and I check it, like once a day. And some weeks, not for any reason, not for the question, right? But some weeks I'm busy and I don't check it that often. And this week, I didn't check it at all. I didn't go back to it till this afternoon. And I put my headphones on and I was rocking a little Bark at the Moon. And I looked at it before I compiled the numbers and I was like, wow, that's a terrible question. I'm like, it's going to be 100% the acoustic set. Who wouldn't answer that? We're essentially a KISS podcast. 100% of the people are going to answer acoustic set. And they didn't. It was not close. It was not close.
I didn't think so.
But it wasn't 100%, which is kind of what I thought this afternoon. Anyway, with that being said, Quiet Riot comes in with 12%. Not much love for Quiet Riot. Piercy DeMartini comes in at 12%. Not shocking much at all. Quarantine came in at 18%. And the acoustic set came in at 58%.
Yeah, not too many surprises really there.
I think the only surprise for me, it just goes to show how quickly bands drop. I can remember when Quiet Riot ruled the entire world.
Yeah, but you said yourself, like it's not a full band. There's people missing.
Well, it's not a band at all. It's only Rudy Sarzo, and they were on top of the world 40 years ago.
Right.
But you have to admit, when they bust out "Come On, Feel the Noise."
Oh my God, you can't talk about the '80s heavy metal scene and that genre without thinking of Footloose, right? And "Come On, Feel the Noise." That's the first time I ever heard that song. Was "Come On, Feel the Noise" and Footloose. Him pulling in, new kid coming into town in Footloose, and he's playing that because the town doesn't like music. They're not allowed to play music.
You want to hear something funny? And this is way off topic. So if you're not interested in our bullshit banter, just hit fast forward.
It's relevant though. I'd be very hard pressed to any hooligans that are around the same age as us that didn't know what I was talking about there.
I'm not sure how relevant it was. Do you know how old I was when I saw the Footloose movie?
No.
I was like 45.
Really?
Yeah. Never watched it.
That's a good movie.
It was all right. But I don't remember Quiet Riot song being on the.
I mean, the premise of the movie is that they're about and they're not into music and this rebel, Anyway,
he's a rebel. Anyhow, I just found it funny that like I can remember in the early '80s, Quiet Riot was everything.
Actually, it wasn't "Come On, Feel the Noise." It was "Mental Health." That was what he came in on. Sorry.
Hooligans. If you know which song was in the soundtrack of Footloose, drop it in the comments below, please, because
Mental Health. Yeah, I'm going to go with Mental Health. Yeah. Anyway.
All right, and now our main topic. All right.
Yep.
Let me set this up for you guys, because when I tell you we threw this together. But at least for me, I threw together an unforgettable podcast. I can't speak for him. Just in case you guys are wondering,
I think
we have to point to the opposite side for some reason. I can't speak for him, but what I did, I was completely impressed with myself, and I think you guys will be too.
And I'm going to put out a hooligan disclaimer. When you hear us go through this, it's going to make your wheels start turning too. So you may want to add in the comments if you want your choices after we get done with ours.
Hey, I'll do you guys one better. I'm about to give myself more work. Anybody who wants to follow our lead, take your cell phone, record it, and send it to us in email. If you did, I will splice it in to one of our future episodes. All right. If you need help, figuring out what to do and how to do it, just email us.
So what you're saying is you're going to make him a special guest on our podcast.
Pretty much.
Cool.
But they won't have to come on. They can record. Look, if you want to come on and talk about it, I can tell you right now, If you're a legitimate KISS fan and you want to be heard, by all means, email us and I'll figure out how to get you on.
You're a hooligan. It's our podcast. It's your podcast.
All right. Special shout out to Dan the Man, Pamplemousse, and KJ Nodwell. If you want in on this, you three specifically know exactly how to contact me because we have emailed back and forth before. Consider this your formal invitation to come on and bring on your idea if you think it's better than ours. Anyway, today we're going to discuss if KISS ever planned a tribute show for themselves, where would it be? Who would play? You can go as crazy if you want to. And you have to think about this because this is how we thought about it if we were the promoters, and completely separately. I don't know what his list is. He doesn't know what mine is, but I know mine's better. Anyhow, I guess we'll start with the beginning.
That's a good place to start. Yeah, it's always good to
So
start.
you're going first.
Okay.
First question.
Yes.
Did you choose a place where it should be held?
Oh, of course.
Where would you hold it?
Detroit Rock City.
Detroit Rock City.
Michigan Stadium, Ann Arbor, Michigan. It's called the nickname for it is called the Big House.
For all the KISS
107,000 capacity.
For all the KISS fans that come from New York or New Jersey, send the hate mail to him.
Now, listen, I could have done the Garden. Garden's not big enough. I want something that's going to fit over 100,000 people.
Oh, me too. Me too. I just, you know what we're going to have to do at the end of this? We're going to have to compare and come up with a winner and a loser because I am up 1-0 as of right now.
You're up 1-0. My stadium holds 107,000 people and it's in Detroit Rock City.
I win. Anyhow, moving right along. Did you choose an MC?
An MC?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
Actually, yes, I can now. You want me to choose one now?
Sure.
It's going to be it's going to be a pair. It's going to be a woman and a man. Garth Brooks and Lady Gaga.
Funny.
You like that, don't you?
That is very, very funny.
They're both huge KISS fans.
Hooligans, stick around. Trust me. If you like the fact that him and I should share all the same DNA, stick around. All right. Can we go straight into the show then?
Huh?
Or do you have anything?
Well, I have one other thing too.
Go ahead.
So right before the show starts, a casket's getting lowered down, and it's a casket's getting lowered down, and it's a KISS casket with Dimebag in it.
With Dimebag in it?
No, it's going to be a mirrored type of image for Dimebag.
Right.
And then Pantera's going to lead off.
Okay, go ahead. So Pantera leads off your show.
Yes.
Okay, good choice. Who else you going with?
Then I'm going to go with Marilyn Manson. All right.
Another good choice.
Thank you. And then I am going to go with Guns N' Roses. And Slash is going to do his own version of Fractured.
Interesting. I don't know. Like when I did my list,
I know he's a big Ace fan.
when I did my list, I tried to go with realistic as possible. I don't know that Guns N' Roses would play a KISS tribute just because Paul Stanley.
He hates Axl. But Slash has gone on record many times about how much Ace has been an influence to him. So Velvet Revolver. So instead of Guns N' Roses, it's going to be Velvet Revolver.
Velvet Revolver singer is dead.
Well, I got a new singer. I'm singing for him.
Oh, okay. All right. I did say realistic, but hey, it's your show, baby.
It's
You
not
can go with
realistic.
Whatever you want.
Okay. No, I'm kidding about me singing, but they got a new singer. They got a different. Actually, you know what? Who's that guy? Oh shit, I can't think of his name now. They got another singer for Velvet Revolver for the show, but because Slash really wanted to do the show really bad.
All right.
Then we got Motley Crue is going to be there.
We're going to have to mend a lot of fences.
How are you not going to let how is Johnny Five not going to be part of this?
Oh, I agree with you.
I mean, he's got to be.
I agree. Good luck getting Nikki to agree.
You know what? Nikki knows how much an influence Kiss was for him to get his start.
I agree with you completely, but they've been in the media throwing rocks at each other
Yeah, I
for
know.
at least the last 10 years.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Then Pearl Jam's coming on stage and they're going to do their version of Black Diamond like they've done before.
All right. I like it. I think that's good. The only knock that I had on Back to the Beginning was it was very much heavy metal only music. They didn't go into hard rock or any kind of other music. And when I did mine, I kind of tried to vary it a little bit. So
Well,
I think that's good. You threw grunge in there.
yeah. I mean, I was actually I knew the guitarist of Pearl Jam was a big fan of Kiss, but I didn't know that they actually did a cover. They actually did Black Diamond. I didn't know that until after I researched it.
Okay.
Then Black Veil Brides is going to be in there. If you don't know who they are, and I'm still kind of like not completely versed on them, but all you got to do is look at some of the pictures of these guys. Talk about being influenced by Kiss. I mean, they're definitely influenced by Kiss. They're more of like hard rock. They're not like super heavy stuff, but they're more like hard rock. So they need to be part of that just because because of their look. Then Foo Fighters.
No, there's not a shock. They're going in order, right?
I'm jumping around a little bit.
Well, you can do it however you want. I'm going in order.
All right.
Like I built an entire day.
Yeah, you're probably a little more mapped out than I am, I would say.
Oh, I'm winning. You're even gonna tell me that I won.
Then Tom, okay, well, all right. Then Tom Morello, because he has to be there. I know that your MC is Tom Morello.
Did you just say you know?
That's my assumption.
Hooligans. Assumption is the mother of all screw ups. Thank you.
All right. Anyway, so Tom Morello.
Is Tom Morello's just gonna go out on stage alone? And
No. He's coming out with Anthrax.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Then Alice in Chains.
Also not a shock. They were in the running for me.
And Skid Row has to be there.
Oh. Who's singing for Skid Row?
Sebastian Bach.
Oh, so you're reuniting Skid Row
Absolutely.
for this.
Actually, yes. Paul is going to come on stage and announce that Sebastian Bach is going to sing for him.
Is going to sing for.
Is going to come. He's going to announce the reunion right at the moment, right there.
Paul Stanley is going to come out on stage.
Yes.
And he's going to announce that Sebastian Bach is reuniting with Skid Row.
He's not going to announce it. He's going to walk him out to the stage.
Okay. Well, interesting.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's probably not going to. It probably wouldn't happen.
No, I have to tell you, it's more believable to me than Guns N' Roses or Motley Crue playing there.
It's a shame that feelings go bad because a lot of these guys they loved Kiss and they grew up with it.
I mean, look, this is not.
This is all hypothetical
We're
stuff.
not dropping anything here, but
Yeah.
we're at some point we're going to do something on Motley Crue.
Yeah.
And the reason is because you can't get more KISS-Centric than Motley Crue started with Makeup.
Absolutely.
And Fire and all of that.
Yeah, but do you think we'd have enough content for Motley Crue?
My God, we could probably do an hour on the Pam and Tommy Lee video.
I mean, there's a lot of layers there. And I am going to end the show with a band that has been using this rock and roll all night and party every day as the closer to their show a lot lately. Green Day.
Green Day. Oh, that's cool.
They've been using rock and roll all night a lot lately.
I'm pretty full on who I got coming and what I got going on, but Green Day is a good choice. I saw Green Day a few years ago and they did play rock and roll all night and it was damn good.
Yeah, I like their version of it. It's really good.
You got anything else that you want to add or any other little things going on?
No, but I'm sure after this episode is over and after you go, I'm going to have more ideas and want to do another episode.
Oh, you're about to look, let me say this first and foremost. I think what we're gonna do here, I think we should do this, and I'm gonna say this before I say my list, is hooligans. You're gonna vote who's got the better idea, and just drop that in the comments below. And I'm terrible. This is another thing that I'm terrible at. I always forget it. And then when the day it comes out, I just like throw something in there as a question. So I got to remember, and we'll have the hooligans vote over which one of us has the better show.
Yours is probably more cohesive, so he just wants to get me beat up a little bit. But go ahead.
Oh,
It's
you're
okay.
gonna,
It's okay.
You're gonna for sure get.
That's all
beat up.
right. That's okay.
Are you ready for your whooping? This is how sure I am of this. On this podcast right here, before anyone votes, you're going to agree with me that mine's the better show.
Okay, but I'm going to be a tough critic. So let's see what you got.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You wanted the best, and you got the best. The greatest tribute show for KISS ever. The location, because he's all happy about Detroit Rock City.
100,000, baby. 100,000 capacity.
How about Central Park in New York City? 200,000 capacity. Thank you. And good night. My MCs, this is kind of funny, is of course Eddie Trunk with Lady Gaga.
Oh, you can't use Lady Gaga. I used it already.
No, I can still
I'm
use it.
I'm just playing. God.
But it's funny because when you said
I
Lady
like
Gaga,
the Central Park thing. That's cool.
I was
cool.
like, what the hell? So yes, I look, I just came up with this afternoon. So you
I like it so far. Central
throw
Park.
me
I
under the
mean,
bus.
son of a bitch.
But I took kind of some elements from back to the beginning, and I went a little crazy on this part, but I have to, because this is an idea that's been bouncing around in my head for years and years and years. The stage is going to be a huge circular stage with 4 revolving stages. Yes, kids, 4. Come on, man. First and foremost, KISS just got paid like $500 million for their rights. They can afford to spend the money. Second off, by the time I'm done telling you about this show, I'm pretty sure that every KISS fan would agree that they would pay $500 a ticket. $500 a ticket for this. We're not counting merchandise. We're not counting food and drink and everything else for an all day, all night event. $500 a ticket, and every KISS fan that's real is going to say it's worth it. So KISS should spend money. 4 revolving stages. Stage number 1 will be a stage for all the other acts. Stage number 2 will be a dynasty / tank stage, combining those
The
two
spider in the
stages.
tank.
No, dynasty and the tank stage. The second stage, what's the third stage, would be the Sphinx stage, Sphinx, not Sphinx stage, combined with the spider stage. And the third stage would be the Love Gun Alive 2 stage. Okay. Now, I'm about to win this entire thing.
That's some serious expense right there.
It's not that crazy because they have it all. Like they've talked about it. It's all in warehouses. Just combine the two together. Like it's not the tank stage is really just a drum platform. So put the drum platform on the dynasty stage and maybe change some colors around because there was a little too much white. But I'm about to win this entire thing with the first band. And that is the fact that Union will be reuniting for the KISS tribute show. Again. Next, Skid Row will be reuniting but Paul will not be bringing Sebastian Bach out. After that, we take a little break. And during the break on the big video screens, because you know there's going to be big video screens, there will be a tribute to Mark St. John. About 10, 15-minute tribute to Mark St. John. And then the stage will revolve, and you will see the KISS Dynasty tank stage.
You lost me.
What?
I think you lost me in that one.
How did I lose you?
I mean, the Mark St. John, I don't know if it's worth putting that much emphasis on Mark St. John.
Okay, can I finish?
Yeah.
All right. Then the stage will revolve, and you'll see the combination KISS Dynasty tank stage, and out will walk Gene and Paul, not in makeup, with Vinnie Vincent and Dave Grohl playing drums, and they will play 80s era set list. You know, I'm guessing that each band will play like 3 songs, let's say. So I didn't choose the songs, but I could if I needed to. Anyway, Gene and Paul walk out there with Vinnie Vincent and Dave Grohl on drums. There's no question Dave Grohl will agree to do this.
I don't doubt that. Vinny, I doubt, maybe, but
After that, the stage revolves again, goes back to the guest artist stage, and Vinnie Vincent Invasion Reunited comes on the stage.
good luck.
Yes.
Good luck on that one.
Bobby Rock, Mark Slaughter with Vinnie Vincent.
That ain't happening.
Nice,
I mean, it's a nice thought. Mark Slaughter ain't playing with Vinnie Vincent ever again. That ain't happening.
See, that's where you're wrong. Because it's been recorded that they have all said separately, all 3 of them, that a reuniting Invasion is on Vinnie.
Right.
Not
It's
crazy.
on Vinny.
But it's not crazy.
No, he is.
Well, hey, it ain't no crazier than Guns N' Roses playing the tribute KISS show, okay?
Well, I changed it to Velvet Revolver. So.
Okay. Yeah, their lead singer's dead. Anyhow, after that, Anthrax comes on. Of course, I mean, come on. If there's a reunion, if there's any kind of tribute to KISS, Anthrax will be there.
Yeah.
Actually, Eddie Trunk interviewed Frank Bello from Anthrax end of last week, and Frank Bello brought that up, that there needs to be a tribute. We need to work on it right now. Anthrax will be there, blah, 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 blah.
That'd be pretty cool.
After Anthrax, another mic drop moment. Peter Criss, Billy Sheehan, John Five, Piggy D, and Paul Schaefer walk out to what is the Peter Criss Band, and they play a set.
You suck.
Yeah, I already won.
God damn it.
After that, they go into about a 10, 15-minute tribute to Neil Bogart. After the tribute to Neil Bogart, Garth Brooks comes on and plays a set that includes Hard Luck Woman, of course. Maybe we'll cut him down to 2 songs and he can play one of his songs. Like, doesn't he sing Friends
in Low Places? Yeah.
He can. I mean, even if you're not a shit-kicking hillbilly.
He's got good songs. He's got a lot of good songs.
After Garth Brooks comes on my super group 1, which will be Dave Ellefson, a huge KISS fan, Tom Morello, a huge KISS fan, Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater, a huge KISS fan, with Rob Zombie on vocals.
I like that. That's good.
Mic drop number 3. After that, the stage revolves to the Sphinx Spider stage, and out walks Gene and Paul, no makeup, with Bruce Kulick and Eric Singer, and they again go through the 80s different songs, non-makeup era of KISS. Thank you. After that, they do, let's say 3 or 4 songs. The stage revolves again back to the guest stage with the big screen. And they do a 10 or 15-minute tribute to Bill Aucoin and Sean Delaney.
I think you had more time to think about this than I did.
No, I really didn't. I did this afternoon. After the tribute to Bill Aucoin and Sean Delaney, out comes the reunited Frehleys Comet with Richie Scarlett, Todd Howarth, and Anton Fig. Bink! That's the 4th mic drop. And they go through a set that includes Rock Soldiers, Into the Night. It's okay. You don't have to tell me. It's okay. I know. I knew this. As soon as I did this, I was like, oh my God, somebody's going to call me and they're going to hire me. I'm the better musical director than Tom Morello.
Yeah, you know what? It gets people to agree to this stuff. That's the problem.
They would all agree. I haven't put anybody on the Vinnie. Vinnie might be the only one.
Ace.
Ace would agree with this. Oh, there's no doubt.
He wants to get paid.
I think Ace would do this. I think they would all do this for no money. I really do. And
I think you're delusional. No one, Vinny.
But that's why.
Listen, you got me beat. I'll give you that. You got me beat. I can't even. I'm not gonna.
Dude, I haven't even hit the amazing parts yet. I'm just warming up. KJ Nodwell, reunited Frehleys Comet with Richie Scarlett. That's for you. Then comes Supergroup 2. Dave Ellison, Tom Morello, Mike Portnoy with Lady Gaga. That's mic drop number 5. Thank you very much. Next after that, wow. If you're not out of breath and thanking me personally after that, I don't know what's wrong with you. But right after that, Marilyn Manson hits the stage. After Marilyn Manson, the stage revolves back to the Sphinx Spider stage, and out walks Gene and Paul, Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer in full makeup and costume, and they do a set of the music that they made together. Modern Day Delilah, Say Yeah, blah, 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 blah. You impressed yet?
It's pretty good.
You think so? Okay. I'm now fully warmed up. After that comes on the band Ghost.
I like Ghost.
Thank you. After that comes on the Foo Fighters. My God. It's a dream concert.
It's definitely a dream concert.
After that, we get to the point. It's now getting dark. We do about 10, 15-minute Eric Carr tribute. Is he deserving?
I took it off, but yeah, he's definitely deserving. You know how I feel about Eric Carr.
Are you ready, Hooligan Nation?
Why don't you do like a scene from freaking what you call it? Phantom Kiss meets the Phantom in the Park. Why don't you do that on stage too? You got everything else.
Hey, just because I'm creative and you're not.
I think you've been thinking. I think this has been a plot all along. I think you had this stuff planned in your arsenal.
After the Eric Carr tribute, I'm sorry.
That being said, I would pay tickets. I would pay $500 to go to that.
Oh, hell yeah. I haven't even got to the spot. I guarantee you would pay $500 for everything after the Eric Carr tribute only. Only you would pay $500. Are you ready, hooligans? After the Eric Carr tribute, out walks Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson with Mike Portnoy on drums, and we've reunited Rush. Uh-huh.
All you need is Neil Peart.
especially if he has Neil Peart with him. If they walk out there with Neil Peart or Neil Peart, we're going to 1,000 a ticket.
Wow, yeah, that's definitely going to go viral.
So after that, we need a little time. We need to take a break. I mean, if you're any kind of music fan, like you've now been beaten to death. Ghost, Foo Fighters, Vinnie Vincent Invasion, Union, Frehleys, Comet, Peter Criss's band, Rush, Reunited. I mean, so we're going to go into about a 30, 45-minute history of KISS retrospective. Just so you can go pee, so you can go get a hot dog, so you can go get a beer, or so you could stand there in Central Park and watch the history of KISS retrospective. I'm talking all new, specifically produced for this day and this day only. No old stuff, no canned video that we've seen 100 times. No. A whole new KISS retrospective, all from the vault, all never before seen footage. And then the stage revolves once again. And the Love Gun Alive 2 stage appears. And the original KISS comes out in full makeup and costume. Wow. I'm talking bombs and fire and everything. And they come down off the lifts just like they did in 1977 to I Stole Your Love, of course. Oh my God. And then they get to the end of their set and they're going to play God Gave Rock and Roll to You. And all the ex-members of KISS, Tommy Thayer, Eric Singer, Vinnie Vincent, who am I missing? Bruce Kulick, all come out on stage, and every living member of KISS plays God Gave Rock and Roll to You. Do you give up?
I gave up a while ago. It's a good show. I did mine in like 15 minutes, so it's good. Yeah.
And after that, of course, you have to end the KISS show with Rock and Roll All Night. All the other artists come out on stage and they do a whole group jam of Rock and Roll All Night. And that finishes the concert. That's a double mic drop. So I ask you, Father Rocco, thank you. What do you think?
It's good.
It's just good?
No, I told you, I'd pay $500 to go see that.
It's not spectacular?
It's spectacular. I mean, if in fantasy world, it's definitely spectacular.
But think about this. Other than...
There's not a KISS fan alive that wouldn't want that.
Oh. Well, it came from a KISS fan.
No, I'm saying there's not a... I mean, that's very well thought out of.
Other than Vinnie, and I'm the first one to admit, Vinnie is the wild card. I mean, KISS could get Central Park. Agreed?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
How
much revenue would that bring into the city?
Oh, just in parking.
So I'm saying that's a no-brainer. Look at when Paul Simon did it.
If
it would rival Paul Simon's thing in Central Park.
If Eddie Trunk ever watches this podcast, he'll call me to tell me I'm a genius because he'll admit he would MC for that in a second. Lady Gaga is a huge KISS fan, allegedly, and I think she would too.
Not allegedly. She's a huge KISS fan. She's actually a big like hard rock fan. Not just
she is. But she's a big KISS fan. So I do think it's a New York, New Jersey thing. I think she would absolutely MC and go out and play a song.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all.
I think the most far-fetched, and it's only because I don't know, the most far-fetched thing that I have in this is I do think it would be a lot of work to have 4 revolving stages that's going to revolve circularly. But hey, somebody could figure that out. Union.
I mean, not for nothing. Regardless, like this was still fun to do, and you definitely kicked my butt. I'll give you the full credit. I'll give you full credit, and I want to go to your show, but I don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
It's
But
just not. It's not crazy. I don't think it's crazy.
There's a lot of things that would have to go right to make that happen. At the end of the day,
let me ask you a question.
I mean, how hard do you think it's going to be for them to even do a tribute for them?
But here's my question. Do you think that it's crazier than what was put on for Back to the Beginning? I mean, Jakey Lee and Ozzy and Sharon hadn't spoken in over 40 years.
No, that was a legendary feud. It's amazing that they
Okay.
And actually it's a credit to all those people involved to be able to let that go.
No,
thank God they did. For the fans, thank God they were able to let that go.
But not even only for the fans, but like we just dealt with, my God, Ozzy died 2 weeks or so after his final show.
Well, let me ask you this.
Like, these guys are not getting any younger.
On the note to what you just said, let me ask you this. Do you think the looking glass is internal now on them? Like, do you think that maybe it would change? You see somebody like Ozzy, who's been along that ride right alongside of you all these years. And do you think maybe now they'll look at the legacy even more and be like, you know what? We got plenty of money. Let's just let things go and try to celebrate everything we ever did. You think there's a little bit, it'll soften their stance in some of those ways maybe now?
Look.
The fans are always going to want these magical things, but there's some damaged relationships that I don't know if you'd be able to get past. I know the Jakey Lee thing. I mean, it gives you hope.
I just don't think this is that. I think this is magical. I just don't think it's that far-fetched. I don't. And I think as a fan, it always bothers me.
You need to get on radio with Eddie Trunk again. And I'm curious. I would be super curious to hear what his take would be on it.
Oh, you know what? Well,
you need to reach out again.
He's already put it out today that he's changed the format for tomorrow's show. Tomorrow is going to be all
about Ozzy.
But I just don't think this is that far-fetched. It's magical and it's a complete fantasy as of now. I don't think anything else could ever get Skid Row to reunite. I think Skid Row would reunite for this. I don't care. I did say that, right? Did I
for a one-off and for something that magnitude? Yeah.
Do I think that KISS will do a tribute to Mark St. John? No, I don't. Do I think they should? I do. He was in the band.
Yeah.
Do I think that they'll do a tribute for Neil Bogart and Bill Aucoin and Sean Delaney?
I think more warranted than nothing against Mark St. John. I mean, but I just
think he was a member of the band.
He was a member of the band, but I mean, if anything, you got more. I making a big stance for just specifically centering on him when he didn't even really play with them that much on the tour or anything. You know what I mean? Like,
I think he deserves something.
He deserves something. He deserves a montage video, something.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. A tribute.
Maybe you said like 15 minutes. Something short.
I mean, you want to look. I put it in there because I tried to be as realistic as possible. You have to change out stages. I mean, like you have people going out on stage 3-4 different times. Like, you got to give them breathers. You got to do. Peter Criss is almost 80 years old. He's got to play twice. I'm sorry, twice. Like, I think you gotta break it up. That's why I put in the tributes. Is instead of a blank stage, being there for a half an hour, you play a 10 or 15 minute tribute and nobody notices that nobody's on stage. Like you
Mhm.
have to fill up that time.
There's
Like,
nothing you
that's
said
why-
that I don't like. It's just, I mean, the Central Park thing, honestly, is that I never thought about it. That's freaking brilliant.
Did you just call me brilliant?
You're not going to hear me say that too often, but yeah, that's, give you
And
some,
reuniting
yeah.
Union, Frehleys Comet, and Vinnie Vincent Invasion
I did see that about Union though. I'm really curious.
on
They think they are,
top
yeah.
on top of reuniting Rush. Dude, a reunited Rush, if you can fit 300,000 in Central Park, you'll get 300,000 because all these Rush fans have been asking for this since what, 2016?
Yeah, I mean, and Rush has got a huge, not only that, they got a huge connection to KISS.
That's exactly right. I mean, I can't speak for
There-
Geddy
there's-
Lee or Alex Lifeson.
They've never said anything bad about KISS all these years.
I really believe Portnoy is a huge KISS fan. Portnoy is a huge Rush fan. He would probably come out just to do that. I think this is a no-brainer. I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but I think it's a no-brainer. And I do think after losing Ozzy today, that the time's ticking, dude. Like, look, I can understand when Gene and Paul say, "Hey, look, we don't want anything to do with Vinny." I agree. Like, he sued you like 14 times, but for one day, and it's about the entire history, and it's about the fans, and it's about being able to do that and giving them something that they will never get again. Yeah, I think
Well,
you put
I
that
mean,
I
if
think you
you're,
put that stuff aside. Same thing with Sebastian Bach and Skid Row. And look,
well, listen, the Jake Lee thing
I'm not a
alone should be an
fool.
example to these guys.
I'm not a fool. I know what happens because as soon as Skid Row walks out on stage and Sebastian walks out with them, everybody's going to talk about nothing but they're reunited now. I'm talking about one day.
Right.
You're not going to get Alex Lifeson and Geddy Lee going out on tour. No, you get one day at Central Park. That's what you're getting. What Union does, what Vinnie Vincent Invasion does, and even Frehleys Comet. I mean, what they do, I don't know, but as far as Skid Row goes, it's one day only. As far as Rush goes, it's one day only. And you got to go out there. If you're Gene and Paul, you got to go out there and you got to play, I don't know, 3 songs with Vinnie Vincent. Do I think that that's possible? I think it's 100% possible. I don't even know that they really need to kiss and make up. Haha. I just think that they could probably get that done. And well, Vinny will want to get paid. And I didn't get into that, but I think they should do it. Well, number one, I think they should do it. But number two, I think they should do it like they did back to the beginning. I think nobody should take any money.
Why not put it towards cancer research for like Eric Carr? Like along those lines.
Sure. I think that would be a great thing to do. I think that would be a great thing to do. I think I've come up with the plan. So whoever, Doc McGee, I got you. Call me up. You know what? I can't believe I'm going to say this out loud.
Oh, wait a minute. I got a phone call. Hold on a minute.
Is that Doc?
Doc just said to me, he goes, why isn't he getting a montage?
No.
Why isn't he getting a clip? He wants a little love.
That's like giving Roger Clemens credit for the Yankees being a dynasty in the late 90s.
No, I'm saying, but
early
Neil
2000s.
Bogart, Bill Aucoin.
Right. They Neil Bogart, Bill Aucoin from the start.
He just wants you
Doc
to say he's a
McGee-
swell. He was a swell guy and all that. and-
I love Doc McGee. I've said this before. Any human being that can manage KISS, Bon Jovi, and Motley Crue in one lifetime, and lived through it
Mm.
gets a lot of credit.
Yeah.
A tribute? No. No, we don't do tributes to live people, number one, in my concerts. Okay? And I'm gonna be the concert promoter here. So
You just hurt his feelings. I just hung up with him. You just hurt his feelings.
look, if you managed Kiss, Motley Crue, and Bon Jovi, you don't have any feelings. Okay. So hooligans, what do you think? Is it Father Rocco? Or is it me?
You don't even have to vote.
No, you
I'm
have to
I'm
vote.
going to his show. It's okay. It's fine.
He's going to my show. Let's
I
find out.
I can admit
Hey,
it when you got me beat. I can admit it when I'm beat.
somebody may, because you have Alice in Chains, you have a couple acts on there that I didn't put on there. I tried to go as much KISS-Centric as humanly possible. I did throw in, I mean, how can you not throw in Ghost? To be honest, I don't know much about Ghost. I don't know if they named Kiss as an influence, but they sure as hell should.
No, I'm almost positive that's an influence.
I've just never heard anybody from Ghost.
And they're hot right now. They're a hot band right now,
Oh
too.
my God. Wrap up. Do you have anything that you would like to say to wrap up this extravagant episode where we have revolving stages in the middle of Central Park?
I could have used a little more time of research and development here, but it's okay.
You got about hey, look, I'm gonna
It's on me. I take the L. I'm taking the L. Okay.
I'm gonna
taking the
explain
L.
this to you.
We're good.
I will be honest. Scout's honor.
You were never a Boy Scout.
Well,
That only works if you were a Boy Scout. Say something else. You got to come up with something better than that.
I ate a lot of Girl Scout cookies. No. All right. Look, I'm going to be honest. The revolving stage comes from my dream stage that I've hinted at, and the back to the beginning 2-stage revolving.
The concept's awesome. Definitely.
I can't say
awesome
that
concept.
I can't say that I 100% came up with that today. And the other day, when we were kicking around this idea, I did throw in some handwritten notes, but today I changed. I added, I subtracted a little bit today. So for the most part, I would say 75% of everything I came up today. Now, is this the kind of stuff that may keep me up at night sometimes? Maybe. I mean, what else am I supposed to do when I run out of crayon for my Tommy Thayer coloring book? But other than that, this is just kind of off the top of my head.
Hey, if I'm going, I'm going to put myself on record right now.
Please.
Sell that mother, because I'm going to the show. If you sell it, I'm in.
No, I think I said this earlier. Or I meant to. I'm working pro bono.
No, I'm saying you get this concert and you get you can sell it to the powers that be, and that we actually get a chance to go to Central Park and see something like that.
You imagine if Paul or Gene or Doc McGee ever watched this, and can you imagine if they called up? I mean, this is the fantasy crazy.
No, we're having a little fun here. It's good. It's good. Go with it.
But can you imagine if they called me up and they wanted to hire me? And my response would be, no, I don't want any money. What? No, I don't want any money. I'm doing this to be a fan.
Yeah, just make my vision come true.
But it has to be the Hooligan Nation presents.
Ooh. I love it. I love it. That's good. Oh, I love it. That's good.
And listen,
wait. Do Kelly, Nodwell, Dan the Man, and Pamplemousse, do we give them VIP?
oh hell yeah. No, they're getting super VIP. The three of them. No, I'm talking about backstage access. They're getting everything. They're getting. It's going to be part of my deal. When Gene and Paul call me up, and I tell them, look, I don't want any money for it. Has to be Hooligan Nation Presents. I need about 20. Maybe we'll go to 25. Backstage access. We need a meet and greet area. Don't you're not getting paid for it. Like that's what I want as payment. And on top of that, because I love everyone. And anybody who wants a Tommy Thayer coloring book, just send me an email. I'll send you out one. And I'll get you your own version. We're going to have Podcasters Row. Specifically for all the KISS podcasts.
Wow, that's cool. I like it already. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, so listen, guys, hooligans out there, I took the L. I just want to go to that show. So hopefully he can make it happen.
Hey, as soon as Paul, Gene, or Doc McGee calls me, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Well, hopefully you're still with us and you got lots of comments to add to about this. Don't beat me up too bad.
Look, hooligans, if you clicked off of this before the end, you don't know what you missed. You don't know what you missed. I will challenge each hooligan to just make a playlist of each of these bands and just listen to the playlist. I mean, we have Anthrax. We have the heavy metal component. We have Garth Brooks. We have the country component. We have Lady Gaga. We have the pop component. And then we have the rest of the bands, which are primarily hard rock.
And for the record, I'd still go to my show too.
Yeah. If you had to choose one.
Yours. Don't let it go to your head.
Look, when we go to Vegas in November, just walk in and request a meeting with Paul, Gene, and Doc McGee. Tell them we have an idea. We want to pitch them. There's no doubt in my mind, if Gene thinks he can make money from it, he'll be at the meeting.
Gene likes ideas. That's for damn sure.
Gene loves ideas, money-making ideas. If you're listening to us on any of the podcast platforms, please leave us a review. And if you just found us, check out our past episodes. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel and you like this episode, please consider hitting the like button, just like him, and leaving us a comment. Hit that subscribe button, just like him, so you don't miss any future episodes. And check out these episodes right here. As always, if you made it this far, thank you for supporting us and my crazy ideas. And don't forget, if it's too loud, you're too old. Peace out, Hooligan Nation.